And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Enough to move the chains. At midfield, he's got room. Flying out to the left. Inside the touchdown, Kentucky. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. From deep, it's Hughes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Tight end now in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Spins away from the defense. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Third down play from the gun. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fresh center downs going to the air. Lets it fly. In traffic, it's Miller. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Miller. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anderson. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
In the backfield, it's Foley. Turning it on! And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He caught that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Defense just couldn't corral him, and he rips off a huge play on what was a very, very short throw on the RPO.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Cardinals need to pick it up on fourth down. He's changing the play. Snaps on fourth down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback.
There he goes at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Deep in the end zone, it's Hughes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide right, it's Foley. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. These two first met in 1912, and both have a rich history of stars. Johnny Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, and Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously,
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Looking down the middle. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. They bring him down, but this is going to be a tough pill to swallow. That turnover is going to be negated by a penalty on the defense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
On 1st down, it's Baxter again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Wide open downfield. Wide open spaces. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.